Top 10 shocking dangerous animal encounters. When people casually interact with animals, their actions can occasionally be improper, provocative, or ignorant, which often results in disastrous or even fatal results. Sometimes it's just bad luck, and sometimes it is something extremely stupid done by the people. Today we bring you top 10 most dangerous animals encounters which will shock you to the core. Hi, welcome to our channel, and if you are new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to never miss a video from us. Now let's get straight into it. Number 10. Crocodile and the Fishing Boy. At sunset, a father and his kid were enjoying a family evening. A 7-year-old boy named Dawson is learning how to fish. His father was recording his son's progress as he tries to pull a small fish to the shore. When the boy was nearing capturing the fish, a crocodile appeared out of nowhere and took the fish. The good thing is that, except from the fish and the fishing rod, no one or anything else was wounded. The boy was undoubtedly fortunate that the crocodile did not attack, because these predators are the most vicious animals in the world. They have the strongest bite force in whole animal kingdom, roughly 3,700 pounds per square inch psi. Without a doubt, it's not worth tinkering with these reptiles. Number 9. Mountain Lion. This man was checking trail cameras with a friend when he suddenly became alarmed when he noticed a stealthy mountain lion watching them from behind some bushes. The pair tries to defuse the situation while gently backing away because the animal doesn't appear to be willing to back down. They continuously shouted, "Get back, go away," in order to scare the lion, but the lion kept following them. After a brief period, the animal casually begins to recede back into the woods, giving them the opportunity to flee. Fortunately, the lion chooses to leave the hikers' camp, and they are able to escape without any incident. Number 8. Brown bear. This is a perfect example of the saying, "mind your own business." This animal encounter shows a young man in Russia trying to get closer to a brown bear, thinking that it wasn't that much dangerous, which could have been the most severe mistake of his life. At first, the big brown bear seems relaxed and almost unbothered by any movement or thing the man is doing, but suddenly, the white man makes the blunder of turning his back on the bear, giving the bear the chance to attack him. Thankfully, the predator does not catch up with him in time and reaches the car and then quickly drove away. If he had been slower in his movement, the results would have been extremely dangerous. Number 7. Giant hippo. These tourists were enjoying their expedition, which got turned into nightmare when they got attacked by a territorial hippo. Originally, everything seems to be going well until the man recording abruptly hears something thundering through the bushes to his left. The man saw a hippo charging towards him. They all gathered back together just in case. They ultimately decided to continue with their expedition as originally intended. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, the hippo attacked one person below the water, almost knocking the person in the water with himself. They all become so gravely concerned for their safety and went as fast as they can from him, and then ultimately decide to call it a day and end their expedition. Number 6. Alligator destroying everything in its path. A South Carolina family witnessed a massive alligator attempting to enter their home through plate glass windows, giving them the fright of their lives. All of the homeowners were trapped inside their homes, so they sought for help to capture and transfer the reptile, but the alligator was in no desire to leave the area. The rescuers attempted to rope up and hose down the combative animal, but nobody anticipated what the obstinate reptile would do in response. The enormous predator knocked everything he can out of his way, scaring kids, even the adults, but the rescuers eventually gained the upper hand and successfully hauled the animal out of the neighborhood. Number 5. King Cobra asked for help. This is a very unique case where even a snake as deadly as cobra needs human assistance. India is one of the common places where these snakes inhabits. It was a hot day, and Cobra, that had become exhausted from the heat and was extremely thirsty, crawled into the village to ask for assistance. The villagers were initially alarmed, but they eventually decided to assist it after realizing that the snake was not going to harm them. One man took the cobra by the tail, and another gently gave it water from a bottle. The snake drank the water from bottle patiently, and then the villagers took the snake away from the village in the wild. But if you ever encounter them, remember, they can kill a human inside 15 to 20 minutes and a fully grown elephant in few hours, and are one of the most venomous snakes in the world, so be aware of them. Number 4. Elephant rampage. An elephant lost his temper during a festival in Kerala, India, and began trampling his trainer. At first, everything appeared to be going smoothly, but as the parade continued later into the night, the elephants grew increasingly agitated until finally, the elephant couldn't take it any longer. The rampage began with the elephant knocking everyone off of their backs and right in front of his feet, at which point he began to trample them. Fortunately, most of them gets away from without any serious injuries, but 2 of them faced many severe broken bones and injuries. Since the elephant had previously appeared in numerous performances, it is unclear what specifically made him lose it. Perhaps the boisterous, yelling audience got on his nerves, or maybe he just needed a much-needed break. Number 3. Bear attack on TV. Brown bear trained by a Russian trainer and brought onto a live television program where the host was supposed to interview the trainer about his workday as a trainer was planned to take place. But as fate would have it, that did not happen. No matter how well you think you've trained a wild and dangerous animal, it only takes a moment to snap them. After the bear and his trainer are introduced on stage, the trainer starts to demonstrate how loving and kind the bear really is. But as the bear was hugging his owner, the TV host came up from behind and took a seat. As the bear turned back from the hug, it was so startled by the hostess because she was too close to him, hence bear attacked her, and the attack lasted for almost a minute while the people tried to pull her from the bear grasp. The host luckily only had minor injuries. Who do you think was wrong here? Number 2. What's behind the wall? Unaware of the dire predicament he was in, a 45-year-old guy in Bangkok, Thailand, was watching TV in his couch when he noticed some strange sounds coming from the wall of his living room. He immediately dialed for help. When the rescuers entered the room and decided to break the plasterboard wall, what they discovered sent shivers down the spines of everyone there. There was a huge python living in that wall for who knows how long. Rescuers tried to get it out, but it resisted and eventually came out in the end. It was measured to be 15 feet long, and it was taken back into the wild. It was vague how the snake got into that wall and for how many long time he was there, but it sure was terrifying. Number 1. 4-year-old bear. When making a promotional video at the Predators in April 2008 action center, grizzly bear named Rocky, who was 4 years old and most known for his stunts, killed stuntmen and Hollywood stuntmen, he was asked to take part in a commercial production where he would wrestle the bear. Because he was a seasoned trainer and it had previously worked with Rocky, Miller consented to the request, and that was unfortunately the worst decision of his life. The takes were going well, then all of a sudden Bear grabbed Stephen by the neck and pulled him underneath. One of the bear's bites perforated Stephen Miller's arteries, and he unfortunately bled to death before the paramedics could arrive. Thanks for watching. That's it for today, folks. Did you ever face such encounters yourself? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.